Hello viewers, this is Geezer Lou, and a beautiful windy day as you can see, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's time to change out my flag because it is torn and it's faded. We're gonna change it out with a new flag. And you'll notice I've got a new flag and it says Made in USA. Don't go buy Chinese flags that are American. They're going to be our adversary. They want to become the new world power. You might even become our enemy. Why are we helping them out? Pay the higher price. Buy the U.S. stuff. Okay, enough of that soapbox stuff. All right, so I'm going to open this up. Oh, by the way, this costs $30. You'll probably get a Chinese flag for half as much. Every sailor has a good knife on him. So we're going to open this up. I'm opening it. Throwing it down on the ground. And I'm just going to put this down so that I can get the other flag down to replace it. I don't know how good this video is going to be, but the wind is blowing everything around. Very windy for a change. March comes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb, right? So, let's see. I don't have another Navy flag, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I guess I'll just have to have a faded Navy flag. So here I am, I've lowered it down, I've taken one section out of my flagpole, and now I'm going to unhook the old one. And you might ask, what are you going to do with it? And I'll tell you about it later. I'm going to hook up the new one. Thought about that. Old people forget stuff. I'm going to get his ladder. Be right back. Fast forward through all this extremely boring part, or just quit. Give yourself a break. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. Now, see, I could have. I could have just turned around, watch this. Oops. And, well, never mind. This is a terrible video so far. Okay, so I was going to say turn around and stood on a wooden patio chair, but that would have been really stupid. So here I am. I'm going to disconnect the upper one. Easier said than done. But where there's a will, there's a way. So now we have a clip here and a clip down here. So unhook this one. I don't know why they're so difficult. I guess so they won't come off. But it sure makes it tough. Okay, so now what do we do with the one that we just got off? Well, we're going to fold it. I'm going to fold it the proper way, which is if you fold the flag properly, there's not a speck of blue left. Finish. Now with this wind, I don't know if I can do that. It's not that important at this point, but I would like to see if I can do it. The wind will cooperate. Let's see. Well, there's no blue showing, but this is not exactly how it's done. So we put this one down, take the new one out. When I disappear, there's no way you know what I'm doing. Ha ha ha. All right, so looking for the clip I just put down there, I thought. Where'd that go? There. Chihuahua. What'd I do with the clip? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's in there someplace. Ah, got it. All right, so now we're going to open this up. And we have a clip. Put it through here. See, this would be the top part, no doubt. Right here. We don't want it touching the ground. Civil War drummer boys would die before they let this flag with 13 or however many stars hit the ground. It's a symbolic thing that means a lot to some people and nothing to others. So let's see here. Come on, get on here. I'll tell you, you don't have the physical dexterity when you're older that when you had when you were young. But that's old people grumping about stuff, so I don't do that. Hey, get on there. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this in here. There we go, I think. Yeah. Okay, finally. I climb up here and put it back on where I got it, and then clip the bottom one. That was easier than it should have been. That was easy, as Boom Boom Jeffion would say, who was a great hockey player for Canada. All right, so hook the bottom one. Oh yeah, this is what I do. This point. What do? I forget. Which means this goes here. I think it'll be easy. In fact, I'm going to do a close-up. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's as close up as I'm going to get. That's pretty bad anyway. Look. Okay, so. This sucker on. Oops, I better make sure this isn't all tangled up. Getting nervous is too easy. Hi, Joe. And this looks like this. Which you now go in here like this. Wait a minute. I gotta get this upside down. Yeah. Let's see. Almost touched this. Like this. Ta-da! Not bad for an old sailor that's going to be 87 in a couple of weeks. And so, as I've always said many times, if you don't like this country, just leave it. So this is Dieseloo signing off. Saying, be the best person. Be the best American you can be.